Oh, we are there. Hello. When did you join me? Nice to see you. Right then, I was going to share with you, if the camera holds out and nothing daft happens, first of all, Ramadan Kareem. I want to share with you some of the do's and don'ts of experiencing Ramadan. Certainly living in the UAE, and I've been here for about 22 years. So it's always essential, especially if you just come to the country, to know a couple of things that you are allowed to do and are not allowed to do at the same time. And if you're observing Ramadan, celebrating Ramadan, experiencing Ramadan anywhere around the world, and Ramadan Kareem to you as well. Okay, first of all, let's start with the don'ts. Because of the nature of Ramadan, it's very much about observing and respecting those who are... It's basically like, if you're a Christian, it's like Lent. It's abstaining from eating during daylight hours, and also it's a great time for family and observing calm and spirituality. So as a result of that, things you don't do is eat outside during the day, or smoke outside during the day, or drink outside during the day, out of respect for the host country and for those who are fasting during the day. That also involves in your car. As much as it's tempting to go, biscuits, way! You're not allowed to do biscuits, nothing during the time that you're there. But in your house, you can do exactly what you want to do. And also, there's a number of places you can go, shopping malls and food courts and a lot of restaurants that during daytime hours just have a partition for anybody who's fasting, not to be offended to see people eating, and those who are hungry, or tourists especially, can go and get something to eat. Another thing not to do is wearing skimpy clothes. In your own house you're allowed to do that, obviously, especially in the shower. But if you're walking around enjoying the sunshine, then I respect, treat it, differently like that. Don't play loud music, whether it's in your car or even in your house if it's disturbing the neighbours. Certainly not during daylight hours, or whistle or sing or dance. If you do that in a public establishment, nightclubs are generally closed as well, by the way, then you can get into trouble for that. So just observe a level of calm, and that's pretty much how it works. What you can do, though, is you can do anything inside your own house, pretty much, as long as you respect the neighbours. So if you want to eat or play music or whatever, dance even in your own house, and you can do that during daylight hours, no problem at all. So what is it all about? Well, one of the key things about Ramadan, especially if you're in business, is it can be very difficult to pin people down, to get contracts signed and get things done, especially at the beginning of Ramadan, because people are in a different mindset. Remember, people are fasting during the day, so one of the things you've got to be very, very aware of is at certain times the traffic gets really crazy. So round about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it can be especially busy, with an extra rush hour that suddenly gets created around about 8 o'clock till 12. That's actually 4 hours of rush. As people have fasted, they've then enjoyed iftar at daybreak. When it's sort of like the sun goes down, then everybody has some food with their family, and then in many cases they go out to visit friends, or they go to shopping malls, and so the roads can be absolutely crazy busy around about 8, 9 o'clock, often up to 12 o'clock, depending on where you are. So it's just to be aware of that and to get used to it as well. So what can you do during Ramadan? Well, one of the great things about Ramadan is it's a great time to experience relationships with people. And say hello to people. Everyone's in a pretty good mood, unless they're really hungry, in which case you've got to obviously give them some space and allowance as well. Also, the roads can be crazy during those rush hours, so be very careful to either avoid those times or give people plenty of space as they're heading home to catch up with their family or get something to eat. So you can catch up with friends and family. It's a great time to just create new bonds. So rather than trying to go in and close a deal, sometimes it makes more sense to just catch up with people and say hi. Ramadan Kareem, go around, take them a nice little gift, respectful gift, whether it's chocolates or something we can enjoy after iftar, or dates goes down especially well. So whatever you're planning to do during this time, some people go on holiday, and some people stay and work. It's all up to you, your choice, but those are some of the essential do's and don'ts during this next month. And that's about it, really. I'm going to drive carefully, and the roads are relatively quiet now. It's about 5 o'clock, and so I think I can get home for the first time in years, well, at least in 1 year, without hitting too much traffic. But I'll concentrate on that, and I'll catch you first thing tomorrow morning. Maybe on the roof, maybe in the house, maybe in the garden. You never know. Turbo Daily. Oh, by the way, if you want to get an alert every time that I go out live, because I do change the timings depending on the what's going on, then you just have to follow me on my fan page. I say fan page, it's a horrible, my business page, as Dave Crane, life designer, hypnotherapist, and I don't know, shoplifter or something it says. But just click on follow for there, and you'll get an alert every time I go live. That's it from me. Have a lovely day, and check out some of the old messages. Like and share them with your friends if there's anything useful for you. Bye bye.